The question is, though, would you rather go into The Legend of Korra or Avatar? That's the question.
Probably just The Last Airbender. Korra has like the Industrial Revolution,
Yeah.
which is bad.
Yeah.
And there's like Nazis.
Yeah. I think I would go into...
Nazis are also bad.
I think I'd go into Avatar, and I would be Azula's girlfriend.
Anyways.
Or Katara's. You have to put that part in.
We're starting the video now. I think there's enough tears here.
Yeah.
Is it recording actually? Yes, it is.
Yes, sir.
Yes, it is. Okay. We're starting off with Aang. Aang is S tier.
Oh, that was quickly. Appa is S tier.
No, we have to talk about Aang more.
Ah.
He's an interesting, unique main character
Selfless.
that has good morals.
Yes.
He still doesn't kill anyone,
We
even
love
though
him.
he did kind of beat up a lot of people with airbending.
They deserved it.
But they never said they actually died.
Yeah.
So they're not dead.
They deserved it.
Appa is also S tier.
Yeah.
He is the cutest puppy, and he has the Appa's Lost Days episode, which is like one of the saddest in the series.
Yeah.
And it won an award for portrayal of animal abuse.
Yeah. I felt that made me sad.
Yeah.
Azula is S tier.
Azula is also S tier.
Yeah. All the characters in the show are pretty good.
Uh-huh.
Is that... wait, do we need to talk about Azula
Yeah.
more? Okay. Hot.
Azula also has interesting
Yeah.
like reasons for why
Her
she's
mom
like
didn't.
it.
Her mom, like, thought she was a monster. Like, that's
Well,
at
that's
least,
what
that's
Azula
at least
thought-
what Azula
what-
thought from her point of view. Yeah.
And at the same time she was being
Yeah.
favored by the dad to just become a
monster.
psychopath.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then she breaks down at the end of the series and it's sad.
I low-key, like, want her to, like, set me on fire, though. Like, with her... Sorry.
Anyways, this guy...
That's Sokka's dad, right?
Doesn't Sokka's dad have like facial hair?
Oh, yeah, that's Sokka's dad right there.
Oh.
Yeah. Wait, who is that?
This is that other water tribe
Oh,
guy.
is that the
they-
guy who was like, that was the episode where Aang was
like-
like, I don't want to lose them,
I think
so
his,
I'm gonna not give them
I think his
the
name
map.
is Batu.
He was nice,
something.
but like he didn't really matter.
Yeah, I'd put him. He's definitely in the lower tiers.
Yeah.
Which one?
E.
Yeah, not really memorable.
Cabbage guy.
Cabbage guy is S tier.
Yes.
Hey, we have to be honest and say A tier.
B.
B. I'll
A.
put him. Okay, A.
Yeah.
He has a very funny gag,
Yeah.
but obviously he's just there to be very funny.
Yes.
So there's no real character development.
Yes.
Other than I think he like stops well, actually in the Legend of Korra, he has like there's a company called Cabbage Industries or
Yes.
something.
You
So
told
he
me that.
became rich, which is pretty cool.
We love that for him. Boo!
Oh yeah, this guy.
Boo!
His power is actually really cool.
It is really cool, but
And
boo.
it actually makes sense if you like look into like the lore. Like I watched a theory video on it and it's cool. He's a menacing villain, but he doesn't talk at all.
Yeah.
And so he doesn't get any character
He doesn't
development.
like have any storyline or anything.
Yeah,
He's
I'd put
just
him
like,
in D.
I was paid to kill you.
I put
But
him in D.
Didn't Zuko like wasn't he like he said something like don't do it anymore. I'm calling off the deal. No
Yeah.
money, but then he still
And then
tried to kill them.
he was still doing it.
Yeah. I want to kind of know why though. Okay. Who is that?
This is one of the sand benders that
Boo!
kidnapped Appa.
Boo!
E tier.
Boo! Oh, we love him.
Oh yeah, he's cool.
Yeah.
Cool monk man.
Cool. What?
What? He is a monk.
I know, but like
A tier.
you were just a
I
cool
don't-
monk man.
He is.
Okay, I'm
Hey,
sorry.
this is Sokka's dad. I put him in A.
Yeah, that's good. That's good.
Just a nice dad.
Boo!
He's a good leader.
I'm not talking about Sokka's dad. I'm talking about the next character.
Yeah. What's her name?
That was the blood.
I know
bender.
who she is. I forgot her name
Yeah,
though.
I forgot her name too.
I need to watch Avatar again.
Scary granny.
Yeah. I put her in C.
Yeah, she is interesting in her backstory.
Yeah. But obviously she's evil. So.
Oh, I like him.
This is
I like
that
him.
guy.
I kind of wish he didn't like grow up.
He's the one who was arrested, right?
Yes.
That Earthbender.
And then, like, before that, he had, like, I'm pretty sure he helped them. I'm not sure.
I'd put him in D. I don't think he was that. He
Yeah.
wasn't, like, interesting or anything. He was
Yeah.
just there to...
Didn't he help them in the end? Or, I'm thinking about another series.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah. I was thinking about another series where, like, everyone came back at the end and they all helped. Yeah.
Next is Iroh. Iroh is S tier. He is very wise about everything. And
Wise.
unlike other shows and movies, the old wise man actually gives like really good advice in this show that
Yes.
makes sense.
And it's actually funny.
Yeah, and he's funny. He makes tea. He's a really wholesome dude.
And powerful.
Yeah, and he's very powerful, and he has a sad backstory. It's
Yes.
all great.
Yeah.
The
A or B tier?
This guy,
Yeah.
I put him in C.
Yeah.
What's his name? Isn't it like
Fire.
Jong Jong?
Yeah.
I think that's his name. That's his name.
Okay.
I put him in C.
I don't know.
Or maybe D. I'd put him in one of these.
Yeah, D.
Okay.
So I didn't like him at. No, I
We
did.
have to say his
no,
name.
wait. Oh, sorry.
His name is Jet.
Okay, so
My name's Jet.
listen. So I did like him when I first saw him, and then I didn't like him. But then when he started to like, like, ooh, you're bad. I know who's bad now. Fight, fight, fight. Then I liked
And
him.
then, in the end, he got like
Killed.
brainwashed and
Yeah.
then died.
Yeah, that was sad.
Pretty sad.
And I also really shipped him with Katara. Sorry.
I put him in B or C.
They deserved better.
I liked his story, but I don't
Yeah.
like him that much.
Yeah, but like he has a reason for like the way he acts.
Yeah.
But like it's still not acceptable.
Where do you say?
I
think B.
C. Yes, B. Okay.
This is the girl that Zuko went on a date with, I think.
Oh, that was really awkward. She seemed like a nice person.
She was
though.
a very wholesome person.
Yeah.
She didn't snitch on Zuko, even though he was obviously a firebender.
Yeah.
I put her in C or B.
Zuko was so awkward
Probably
on
C.
that date. He was like, "Oh, hi." Yeah.
And he had his hair.
Yeah, that was funny.
I'll put her in C since she's only in that one episode.
Yeah.
This is
Yeah.
one of the
Brainwashed people.
yeah,
Yeah.
Um,
Boo.
I guess D.
Scary.
Yeah, she's scary, but it's not actually her really.
Yeah.
Because she's being brainwashed and
Yeah.
stuff.
I love you.
This girl, I don't
I
remember
love
her
you.
name.
I don't remember her name either, but I know
Oh,
I
it's
loved
June.
her.
Her name is June.
I love you.
I like her mole.
I love you.
I like how she always calls Zuko like angry boy or something.
Yeah, that was funny. And she's like,
But she's not like interesting. She's just a cool character.
what do you mean? Oh wait, that's good. Yeah.
I put her in C.
Okay, yeah, great. I loved her.
Katara
S
Katara is
tier.
S tier.
S tier, my childhood queen. Okay, I loved her. Next. Wait, are we gonna talk about her?
I like her
I just
development.
realized that this probably sounds really weird, just me being like, S tier, and we're just recorded. Oh god.
I like Katara's development, especially in the one where she bloodbends that guy
Yeah.
and then decides not to kill him. But like earlier in the series, I thought she was kind of annoying just because like she's bossing everyone around.
I will destroy you.
But she's like cool.
She can
She
boss
has nice
me around if
powers.
she wants
And
to.
the part where she's fighting that sexist
Yeah.
waterbender guy is really cool.
That he deserved that though. Like
Next,
she put him in his place.
uh-huh. Next is Boomy.
S or A tier.
I'd put him in A.
Yeah.
Just because he's not in that much of the series.
Yeah.
But it's cool that he still wants to be friends with Aang after like 100 years.
Yes.
And he's crazy.
Yeah, he's kind of weird.
Next is the Earth King.
But his pet is really cute.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
Is that one on here? I don't
No.
think. Okay, next is the Earth King.
Oh, he was so sweet.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. And he deserved better. Like,
Yeah.
he didn't know. And he was just like, what? They would never do that. And he had so much faith in them. And then they were just like, no, we are evil. And he was like, what? And then, yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah.
I'd put him in C.
Yeah.
Just like a wholesome character,
Yeah.
but not much with him done.
Queen.
This is
Queen.
Kyoshi, Avatar Kyoshi.
I love you.
Yeah, she's cool.
I love her.
She's a cool, powerful
I want her
Avatar.
to have her own series.
She like split off the
yeah.
island.
Like the way she just came back and was like, I did kill him, and then she was like
Yeah.
that was amazing. I love.
I'd put her in B or C.
Yes.
Which one do you think?
B.
Okay. This is Long Fang.
Boo.
I think he's a really good villain,
Wah.
but obviously he's not like an interesting character because
Azula ended him.
his motivations are just power.
Yeah. She was like, you were never even a player.
I'd put him in B or C just because of
Yeah.
he's a good villain.
C.
Okay. This is one of Jet's people. I think his name is Longshot.
Was he the tall one?
He's the one who like doesn't
Didn't
talk at all.
Like, I don't know.
And then he says something in like the last scene.
I didn't really have an opinion about him.
I put him in E probably or D. He's not like bad, but
Yeah.
he didn't really do anything.
It was funny how he didn't talk, though.
Which one?
I don't care.
Okay. Next is May.
I love you.
May is a good character.
Yes, she is.
Especially near the end where she turns on Azula.
Yeah, like, I know we love Azula, but the way she was like, you miscalculated. I love
Yeah.
I love Zuko more than I love Zuko more than I fear you. And then you're like, boom. And also her knife things are cool, and her backstory.
And she's always just like bored at everything, even
Yeah.
before.
And then like, but then like
happens.
she like when she got in the battlefield, it was just like, oh my gosh. Okay.
I'd put her in A or B.
Yes, A.
Okay. This is the machine guy.
I don't remember. Oh wait, I don't really care about him.
Yeah, I don't either.
Yeah.
But he was making machines for the Fire Nation, and
Yeah.
then he switched sides.
Yes.
I'd put him in D.
But he was only making them for the Fire Nation because he was scared, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll put him here. This is Momo.
S.
I don't think Momo is S tier. I think
I
Momo's
know.
at least
I was just joking.
he's at most A tier because
Yeah.
he's not as good as Appa.
Momo. Remember when Appa and Momo, that episode where they started talking?
That's the best episode in the series.
I love that episode.
Should
It's
we?
not like that when I'm sleep deprived, though.
I think B would work for Momo
Okay.
because he doesn't have like a really sad episode like Appa, but he does have the part in Tales of Ba Sing Se. He has his own story where he's searching for Appa, which was pretty sad.
Yeah.
But there's not much else for him.
Boo.
Next is Fire Lord, the Fire Lord.
I hate you. Child abuser, we don't like child abusers and people that are take power and wrongfully rule their kingdom thingy.
I still think he's a really good villain though. Like before we
I
see
am
his
the
face,
Phoenix King.
but like before that, before season 3, he's really well built up as like they don't even show his face ever.
I don't know,
And he's
I
always
just-
just seen as
I
like
don't
the
really
devil
like
basically.
a guy that like blows up half of his son's face just because his son didn't want to fight his
Well,
own
that's why he's
father.
such a good villain.
I hate him.
I'd put him in at least B.
I hate him.
Okay. Next is this guy.
Boo!
Yeah.
You're even worse.
At least he accepted it in the end.
Yeah, but just because of who she was. Like, if Katara was just some random girl, he was like...
Yeah.
"Bleh."
Next is the better teacher, Sokka's teacher.
Oh, we love him.
Yeah, he was cool.
Yeah.
Even though he's not a bender, he still goes off with
Yeah.
the sword.
I was kind of mad, though. They didn't, like, let Sokka use his sword enough after he literally learned it. Like, didn't he literally drop it?
Well, he was using it, but on the airships he dropped it,
Yeah, exactly.
which was kind of dumb because
Yeah.
like it's not like that really needed to happen.
Yeah.
But this guy's cool.
Yeah.
I like all the lessons he taught Sokka.
Yeah.
He's kind of like Iroh, but not as funny or in as much of the series. So I put him in B.
I remember this guy.
Yeah.
He was funny, but, like, kind of
His name is Pipsqueak.
Wait, no, him and Jet and, like, the other boys, they have the same energy as the Lost Boys, Neverland.
Yeah.
Yeah.
do that. That's the microphone.
Oh. Oops. I forgot. Aha.
I didn't really care for the other members of Jet's gang.
I do be flipping.
I'd put him in
remote.
E with Longshot. Do you agree with that?
Sure.
Next is Avatar Roku.
Oh, we love.
He's another cool dude. I'd put him in B with Kyoshi.
Okay.
Also, I really like his story with the first Fire Lord Sozin. Their backstory is really cool.
Yeah, that
and it's
was.
sad. This is another one of Jet's gang, who's actually a girl.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It was cool. Coconut head.
I don't remember her name, but I remember that she's a girl because they like said it on the
Yeah, I
boat.
remember
She was
it.
like, "I'm a girl, actually," and it like made a dramatic sound. Sokka is S tier.
Duh.
He has very good character development,
Yes.
especially in the first season where he learns to respect women.
Yeah. He
Yeah.
was always funny too.
And he's always really funny.
Yeah.
And even later in the series, he goes through like development where he learns to accept that he's not a bender, but he's still like useful.
I do be flipping the remote.
Okay.
Flipper.
Next
remote.
is Fire Lord Sozin. His backstory is really cool, but obviously
Give me the remote. No.
next is Fire Lord Sozin. He has a cool backstory with Avatar Roku, but obviously he becomes a villain in the end.
Yeah.
So I'd put him in C probably. You agree with that?
Yes.
Okay. Next is Suki. Suki is S tier.
S. I love you. Oh, I just got really close to the camera. I love to. Okay, wait. Are we gonna keep on talking about her?
Yeah.
Okay. She is a queen, and when I said that if I went into the Avatar world and I wasn't a bender, and I would have wanted to have like skills, I would have wanted to have skills like her.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Yeah. She's a cool character.
Yeah.
Next is the disabled
Okay.
guy.
Oh, that's who he was. Because I was looking at him and I was like, I can't remember who this is, but I feel like I liked him. I didn't like him at first, but then I started to like him.
I'd put him. I think this is his dad, right?
Yes.
Yeah, I'd put him with his dad because he didn't really do much in the series.
Yeah.
Next is the boulder.
The boulder feels kind of troublesome fighting a young girl.
He's really funny.
The boulder.
But obviously there's not like well, he does have character development because
does?
he decides to help against the Fire Nation.
The boulder wants to help against the fire
I put him in
nation.
B just because of how funny he is.
The boulder.
Next is
Who is that?
the Duke.
I don't know who that is.
It's a person in Jet's gang.
Oh.
Next is Toph. Toph is S tier.
Best.
She is
girl.
really, really cool.
Best girl. Okay.
And the like way the world works with the earthbending really makes her the most powerful earthbender.
It does.
Because of how she's blind, which is
Yeah.
cool. And then she also
Literally
learns
the
how
first metal bender when people said it wasn't possible.
yeah, because she's blind, she's able to metal bend.
But like she did that though. She really did that.
She did really do
She
that.
did do that.
And she also learns how to work in a team.
I was
She was
shook
nice and
with
wholesome.
like literally every single scene that she was in.
Next is Ty Lee.
I like her.
I'd put her with May.
Yeah.
Yes, she's another
She kind
strong
of,
character.
She kind of gives up Entrapta vibes.
Kind of.
Yeah.
I like how happy she is all the time.
Yeah.
Next is Zuko and Azula's mom.
I don't know.
She's kind of just like a wholesome character, but she isn't in like a lot of the episodes.
Yeah.
But she's important. I'd put her in D, I guess, just because we don't see much of her actually.
Yeah.
But she's important to the story.
So
Next-
I don't know how to feel about this owl guy.
The owl from he had a name, I don't remember what it is.
Kind of was just like scary, like when he did that neck growing thing.
Yeah, when I watched this show, like back when I was 5 years old or
Yeah, it
whatever,
was scary.
this episode scared me because of the owl. I'd put him in D
Yeah. I don't.
because all he wants to do is be chill in his library.
Yeah, and then humans come in and like war.
This is the guy who kidnapped Toph.
Boo!
Yeah.
She's so cute.
Oh yeah, the queen of the Northern Water
She
tribe,
deserves
or
so
the
much
princess.
better.
Yeah, and then she turned into the moon.
Yeah.
Sokka's girlfriend turned into the moon.
My first girlfriend turned into the moon. That's rough, buddy.
I'd put her in A or B probably. I'll put her in B, I think.
Yeah. I can't see who that is from here.
This is the other guy who kidnapped Toph.
Boo!
He's like the funny one though.
Oh
So-
wait.
so-
Wait. The funny. Hey.
A. I put him more down towards the bottom, so we'll balance it out at B.
C. C.
I said this is balanced out.
C.
So, okay, I'll move him down then. Next is Admiral Zhao, the destroyer of the moon, or whatever.
Oh, I
Remember?
hate you. Next caller. Next.
Yeah, he
Thank you. Next. Thank you.
he's E tier.
I hate you.
He serves a good role in the story.
Do you remember when like they were explaining how he was the other the other firebender trainer we were talking about, and he also was trained by him, but
Yeah.
he was really destructive. Yeah.
He serves a good purpose in the story, conflicting with Zuko, but he's not a good character. He just wants power.
Yeah.
So yeah. Next is the best character, Zuko. I'll just move him to the front
We
right
love
now.
Zuko.
Yeah. So now we're gonna balance these out. I guess we can say stuff about Zuko.
Yeah.
He's just like, he has the best redemption arc ever.
Yeah.
Which is like what he's famous for.
Yeah.
But at the same time, he has all this great backstory, and he learns to be friends with people.
Yes.
And especially in
And
the
he went through so much.
yeah, especially in the second season where he, everyone thinks he's gonna become a good guy, but then at the end he doesn't, because
Yeah.
obviously it wouldn't make sense.
Oh yeah. Also,
then
him and
it's
Katara
realistic.
should have happened.
Okay.
You know it's true. They literally were meant to be.
Anyways,
After seeing that scene of them in that crystal place, you cannot tell me that they were not meant to be.
I can tell you that they
No!
weren't meant to be, but we're not
Wrong.
gonna debate this right now.
We are going to debate.
We're
this
not gonna.
right.
This is
Fine.
a tier list, not a ship tier. There probably are ship tier lists for
Wait,
the
we
show,
need
but
to
I'm
do
not
those.
gonna. I don't want to do that.
I do want to do this.
We should start balancing this out now.
Okay.
So Zuko is obviously the best character.
Duh.
I'd put Iroh next to him. Iroh is the second best character.
Okay.
Do you agree with that?
I don't know.
It doesn't sound like you agree with that.
I don't think I agree with that.
Okay. Where do you think Iroh would go?
We can just leave him right there for
Okay,
now.
who do you think is next?
I
I'd put Aang next. Or maybe Toph.
was gonna say Toph.
Okay. I'll put Toph up there. And then Aang?
Yes.
Yeah.
I feel like maybe Sokka should go next.
Mhm.
And then Katara.
And then I'd put Azula.
Yeah. And then
I agree with that order.
How do you say her?
Suki?
I was gonna say Suka. I've been ruined. Suki. That's why did you have Appa before
Appa
Suki?
has more. Appa is a better character than Suki.
Appa. Oh my god. Whatever.
I think that's a good
I'll just
order.
fix it when we do it again.
Okay, next A tier. I'd put May at the
yes.
front. May and Ty Lee.
Yes, that's what I was gonna say. I feel like the monk should go next.
Okay. And then I'd put...
The king.
I don't know what you pointed at.
The king.
Boomy?
Yes.
Okay. And then Sokka's dad?
Yes.
Okay.
That's good.
B tier.
I feel like, Zuko's...
Zuko's master and Roku should probably be up. I'm gonna move the Fire Lord up.
I was gonna say to put him in the front.
In the very front?
Yes.
Okay, I'm good with that.
Yeah. I feel like,
I put Roku in front of the master.
I feel like the Avatar should go next.
Okay. I'm gonna
The
put
border!
Momo at the back.
I'm just kidding. I feel like maybe...
I think that works for me.
Yeah, that's good.
Okay, for C...
I feel like the Blood Witch person should stay in the front.
Yeah.
And then maybe...
I'd put Longfang after her, because he's a good villain.
I think she should be next.
Okay.
Third. Move.
What?
Switch them.
I don't know who you mean by she. I'm guessing it's her, but
There's
you need
literally
to...
only 2 girls.
What?
And I said switch them. Okay, and then... Is that good?
That's good. D tier. I like him at the front.
Okay.
I'd move Azula's mom, or Azula and Zuko's mom up. Probably... I like these people better than the Earthbender.
Yeah, me too.
And then him too. Actually, I like this guy better than both of them. And then that. Yeah. Do you think that's good?
Yeah.
Okay, next E tier. Who's the worst character?
Probably the sexist guy.
I wouldn't say he's the worst.
The guy that's already at the bottom.
Zhao. I don't
Yeah.
think he's the worst either.
What?
Because he's at least like a good kind of villain. I'd say it's one of Jet's gang probably. Or maybe the Sandman.
Oh yeah, worst character.
I think he's the second worst,
I
definitely.
can't remember who that is.
He's the guy who kidnapped Toph, but
Oh.
he's not funny.
Okay.
I'm gonna move this guy back here. I think that's good, right?
Yeah.
Okay. I guess that's done then.
My turn. Wait, you have to make your own now.
Hey, I'm not sure how much I'm gonna change though, because I
Okay.
agree pretty well with this. I think I'll just like make the tiers more even by moving people down to other tiers. So Suki's gonna be A instead of S. And I'll move Appa down too.
Wow. Okay.
Actually, wait. The Bloodbender woman should probably be with Jet, because I think they're pretty similar.
They are.
But I think she's above Jet, because
She is above Jet.
she's a she has a cooler power because
Yeah.
Jet isn't a bender.
She's also like, ooh. Ooh is the only way I can describe it. Or does
I think I'll put the firebending teacher up. Yeah.
I'm confused. Why was he so low in the list?
I don't know.
Yeah. Would you rather be a bender or like be good at like fighting skills. Like be able to shoot like and point, like be able to like aim a gun really good and a bow and arrow, and just like do all those weapons good, and also be able to like.
Well, I think a gun would be any bender
Yeah.
if you shot it like enough.
What do you mean?
Like, well, pretty much the only way a bender could really defend against a gun is if they like knew it was about to happen.
I mean, in this world.
In this world, yeah, guns would be way better.
So you would rather have the fighting skills?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, I guess I guess if I chose fighting skills, I'd have to choose a job where those would be useful. But if I was like an airbender, I could just use that to pick up random stuff without actually grabbing it.
Yeah.
Which would be useful on just a daily basis.
Yes.
Okay, I think that's my list. You can do your stuff now.
Can I say one first?
Okay.
I personally think that you, if you were a bender, would either be an airbender, a firebender, or a waterbender.
So anything but an earthbender.
Yes.
Okay.
Why do you think you're an earthbender? I don't remember.
I didn't say I think I'm an earthbender.
I don't remember what the qualities of like the things are. It's just what sounds like what's right with you.
Well, they're all based off of like different parts of Asian like philosophy.
Yeah. So what do you think I am?
You're an airbender.
Oh, okay. Why do you say that?
Or maybe wait.
I am unknown.
It's kind of hard to define people's personalities by like
We have
simple
lived together
traits.
for like the past.
But like you can't
14
just simplify
years.
anyone's personalities into
You
simple
have
things.
known me since I was a baby.
That does not matter.
Okay,
That
true.
actually matters more to me not being able to simplify you.
True.
I'm going to recycle these.
Okay. Guys, Chris just left me alone in the scary dark basement.
Oh, I forgot to say this at the start of the video. There would be a there would normally be like a character tier list for Be the Beginning, but there aren't any tier lists on this website, so for Be the Beginning. So we're just doing a random show, which is Avatar. You're just moving all the good villains down to E tier.
They're bad. I hate them. Ew. Okay, I'm done.
I'm not gonna say anything about this.
Say something.
I'm just ending the video now.
Say it. Fine.
No.
Bye.
I missed the stop record button like 5 times though.